I am in a really good mood. I'm feeling extremely giving due to the stream that literally just wrapped up not too long ago. So I am making a follow-up to yesterday's video, the video where we talked about how Bandai is releasing Union and how that could impact the Bandai card game atmosphere, blah blah blah. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna backtrack real quick. I'm gonna give you the TLDR first for anyone that doesn't want to stick around. Digimon is not dying. Okay, are we okay? Okay, good. Now that we got that out of the way, which by the way I've been saying all week. This all started because of Bandai's announcement that did this earlier this week about the game, the Union game. Ever since that point, it's been message turbo. Hey Mario, what do you think about Digimon now? Hey Mario, what do you think about this game? You think Bandai's losing their mind? What's going on? Is everything okay? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just been going. Uh, People have made videos, including myself. There was the Lewis video. Huang just finished a stream about it. Other people have voiced their opinions in the community. And, you know, today, out of all days, I have been non-stop messaged by like so many people, content creators, people I talk with on a regular basis, viewers, you know what I mean? Everywhere down from every direction you can think of, basically. Mario, your video today was really good, and I have faith, thank you very much, to, wow, that was a really friggin' negative video, eh? Those, if I can go on a quick 30-second tangent about that. My video, say, I was actually backing up Bandai, and I did say Bandai is most likely to succeed. If you guys watched the video, you would know that. And I think most of you got it because the like percentage rate is high 90s on that video, higher than my average on my channel. People responded well to it, and it had more views than Market Watch. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, so a lot of people took the video positively, but there were some sour apples and some sour opinions about it. And I got more messages while I was streaming just now. Huang was doing his stream addressing the community and all that. I didn't watch it. I don't know anything about it. But I was getting messages like, "Oh, yo, there's some good points on this stream," or "Oh, this person made a dig at you," or I got a few messages like that actually, just all throughout, And like, I'm not. There are some content creators that love me, like crazy love, and there are some content creators that absolutely hate my guts. I'm not gonna name names. And there are some that are neutral too, don't really care, whatever. Okay. But it is a whole different extreme. Like, you got the lovers and the haters and everyone in between. I'm not gonna talk about that. They know who they are, and they want to be that way. I don't really care. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I apparently this was the common like negative theme apparently that I need to address. I am really big in this community. While on the grand scale of things, I'm a tiny content creator in this niche, in this Digimon trading card game niche. Hell, even in the Bandai card game area, I am one of the biggest. I am. People may hate me. People might think my deck profiles are shit. People might think my personality is shit. People might think that my market watchers are shit. People might think that, the way I handle myself is shit. And that's okay. I don't really care, to be honest, because I'm a successful human being doing what I'm doing. If you don't like it, the door is over there, or maybe I don't know, wherever you're sitting and watching this. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't have time to care about people's opinions towards me. This was supposed to be a positive thing. We're going to go back to positive Mario here for a second. Digimon is not dying. That was the message of the video yesterday. It is not dying, and what Bandai is doing with these card games, they will sell and they will be successful. What I comically acknowledge that there are some issues with the app, but it's not like it's impossible to fix. They can fix the app. They can make it good. And if they want to fix Dragon Ball Super, they can probably fix Dragon Ball Super too. You know what I mean? But as a positive, huge member of this community, I am telling everyone right now, honest to God, this game, at least for the foreseeable future, years to come, is fine. Just because I don't find it as skill based as before does not mean I like despise the game and want to throw it out. I have 16 decks. I am trying to make random shit work. Like this is a Melga deck, right? With Gobblebond cards. I'm trying to make this work. I have here, oh, just grab the whole freaking thing. I'm making a Lord Nightmon deck with like Jesmon GX and stuff like that. I'm Diaboromon is on the radar. I'm trying all sorts of cool things while also playtesting for BT11 Nationals just in case I go. For anyone that may be living under a rock, I haven't attended an event since I won Gen Con DC Grand Prix in August. Why? I work friggin' 80 hours a week, and I just don't have time to put in the effort. I strictly don't have time to travel. To be fair, there haven't been that many events, and a lot of them have been far away, like Texas, and way, way far away from Canada. So that hasn't helped things. But I've got a couple messages asking me, you know, are you stopping events because you think that Digimon is burning? No, I stopped playing events because I got busy. At the time at Gen Con, I was hanging out with all my buddies there, and I was telling people, this is probably my last event for a while. Like, I'm getting busier. If you guys remember in 2021, it was on the same time frame as well where I had to stop. I played the first 4 online regionals, a little tiny bit after that, but then that's it. I had to stop. I didn't play again until DigiFest Miami. Like, it took that long for me to become free enough to play. And I didn't even have time to play test DigiFest Miami. I went because it was like a big IRL event. People wanted me to go, so I'm like, you know what? I don't have time to play test, but I'll go. I got fucked for it, definitely, in terms of playing. But it was a really great experience with a lot of good friends. And it's sad that, man, this is just going to be turned into one big giant tangent video, huh? I've had people in the Digimon community that consider me friends that don't talk to me anymore. My previous team, some people hate my guts now from that team. I don't even know what I did wrong, to be honest. I was just being me. And if being me, was a problem, then I shouldn't have been on that team in the first place, to be honest. But I moved on since then, and I'm doing my own thing, and I'm much happier. So there is that. But I'm making new acquaintances, and I'm making new friends, and I feel like what I'm gaining in my community, I'm losing from other people maybe I've befriended or other content creators. I feel like as my community grows that watch my content and enjoy me, the content creators and people I used to talk to, while some of them, again, still love me, a lot of them are backing up more and more. And to be honest, with most of them, I would like to have a relationship with them, at least a working relationship with them, you know what I mean? But some people are just, they don't want to. They don't even make an effort, and they talk shit about me behind my back in Discords, which is a really stupid place to do it. But it's true. It's, yeah, that's it. Anyway, so going back to the main point at hand, like, I'm not stopping playing Digimon. Digimon is not dying. Do you think that I would be playing Digimon and, like, doing Digimon streams and Digimon videos almost every day if I thought the game was dying? Absolutely not. I would cut my losses and move on. Another few comments I've gotten this week, or questions, messages. Oh, you're making a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Is that because you think Digimon's dying? No. I'm making a Yu-Gi-Oh channel because when I first started my YouTube, well, it wasn't based on Yu-Gi-Oh! That was the card game I was tailing towards. And I made a decision when COVID hit and all that, and when Digimon came out, I said, you know what? Let's just transition everything and just did Digimon. I took my just under 4,000 subscribers at the time, and I went with it. And it worked out, and it's fine. People are asking me, Alestrals, Lorcana, are you getting into those because you're going to stop Digimon because you think Digimon is dying? No. I'm still going to be making Digimon content. I am. And, like, do I enjoy the game still? I do enjoy the game. I really do. I don't find it as skill based, and it is really annoying trying to play freaking Lord Nightmon against Metal Garurumon X, Bloomlord, and other decks. It's rough because the decks are so powerful and they're so easy and linear that there are some games you literally can't do anything about. I have hours of video footage where, like, this Gobubond Melga deck, for instance, it's getting fucking hammed by Bloomlord, and I can't fucking fix it for the life of me, because the Gobubond cards just don't really matter. Like, it's really interesting. But I'm not giving up because I want to make content for you guys, and the decks that I provide, contrary to popular belief, A, aren't always tier one, especially now, and B, you know, they are tested against the best decks of the format. I don't upload a shit deck profile. You know what I mean? If it can beat the tier one meta, it goes on YouTube. If it can't, it doesn't until it can beat the tier one deck. I have dozens of deck ideas that I have never just uploaded throughout my Digimon career. Dozens. Because they've never done it. They've never like had that win rate. They've just been pet projects. They died. Like, that's it. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But I'm not discouraged because it's just okay. That didn't work out. We'll try something else. You know what I mean? It's worse now. It is worse now, but it's still fine. It's still okay. Look, at the end of the day, I'm making this video because as a big member in this community, I do not want anyone to think Digimon is not dying. I apologize that if anyone has taken my words, my sarcastic comments, my funny ha-has, my negative personality, if anyone has taken that and has, perceived it as me saying Digimon is dying, I apologize, because that is not the intention. I would not be dealing with Digimon and freaking Bandai if I thought this game was going under. I would not. Between the whole Digi Showdown not in Canada thing annoyed me this morning. Like, greatly annoyed me this morning. You know what I mean? And I personally, until Bandai gives Canada some love, I'm personally choosing not to get into any other card games that Bandai makes. I'm sticking with Digimon, and that's it. And some people have messaged me saying, you know what, are you just getting another Bandai card games? I think, no, I'm literally sticking with Digimon. And the mechanics of the other card games appear to be cool and nifty. I just cannot bring myself to do that. Bandai won't work with me, probably because of my content, and that's whatever, that's fine. But they also because Canada, I guess, buys less because their profit margins from Canada are way lower than the United States and Japan. They just give Canada less attention, and that's whatever. It's not a big deal. But that doesn't affect Digimon in the sense that because they're not giving Canada love, the game is all of a sudden worse because this card exists. You know what I mean? No, it doesn't. That's neither here or there. That's my personal gripe. And anyone that watches my content knows. I will wrap up this rant/video. No, it's not a rant. I'm gonna wrap up this little me sitting in front of the camera and talking video segment by saying this. I want Digimon to thrive. I have done everything in my power, almost, to make Digimon thrive. It sucks that people hate me for what I do. Some people hate me. Hate me. Again, I don't care. It just sucks that it is that way. It sucks that I've lost relationships with other content creators and whatever because of my content or things I've said or whatever. I'm not apologizing for that because that's who I am, and I do not care if another content creator hates me or not, likes me. If you like me, great, I like you back, and we're gonna have some fun times and have some good moments. But if you don't want to talk to me, if you don't want to do anything with me, I don't really care. Despite that, I am still one of the biggest content creators in this space. Still. And I have given this community 200%. You know, when I started Market Watches, that was, an idea I took from other content creators and other games, yes. But I have the knowledge to make those videos properly. Why? Because I'm good with stock trading and I'm a successful entrepreneurial person. Who better? Like, who better? You know, would you rather listen to a market watch from some guy that lives in a basement that, doesn't know, doesn't isn't self-employed, doesn't have multiple businesses, hasn't traded stocks before heavily, you know what I mean? Or would you rather have someone that actually has experience wheeling and dealing, you know what I mean? When I won my 2 events, I won one event with Yellow Hybrid because I put in 80 fucking hours of testing. And I won one event with Ancient Greymon because one night I knew I was getting fucking smashed. And I didn't want to think or use my brain, and BT9 was good for that format. But Ancient Greymon was a fucking good deck choice, and I got rewarded for it because my deck was built properly, and I didn't have to use my brain. But I made those videos, and I pumped my heart out, especially for the BT8 one, the Yellow Hybrid win, just so people could take me a little more seriously. If I just top a few regionals, top a few tournaments, if I never get that win, I'm a fucking, for me, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm a perfectionist. But having one win helped. Having 2 wins double helped. And, I got those to help with the community. I held tournaments most Wednesdays and other days randomly here and there sometimes because I want to help the community grow. I did freaking 2 One Piece tournaments while we had a little bit of Digimon hiatus, just because I also wanted that community to kind of get a little more additional exposure as well. I don't think I had too much of a big impact on that, but I did do a couple tournaments to kind of help. And, I make the deck profiles. I put in the time to do testing. I help players get better at the game. I have dozens of people that I've helped over the last freaking 2 years. Say, you know what, Mar? Thanks for helping me get better at this game. I topped this regional because of you. Or, got my store championship win because of you and your help and your deck profile or whatever. Hundreds of messages like that throughout 2 years of Digimon content creation. Do you think I would be putting in the effort that I would be putting in now if I thought that this was going under? No. If anything, since One Piece and Battle Spirits were announced, I've been making more content. You think that would have the opposite effect, right? People, I don't think, are capable of critical thinking. I don't want to insult anyone, so I'm going to stop right there. I want to thank everyone that watched this video. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. My Twitch chat today, they spoiled me. They showed me how much they care. They were there for me. You know what I mean? I can always turn on Twitch. I can always have people there talking with me, socializing with me, making jokes. And I have people that comment on my YouTube videos doing the same thing. And it's nice. It's nice. Because this originally started as a hobby. It's turned into a little bit more. Not a full-fledged income. Not even close. Not even close. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Mario's in it for the money. Because no, this is peanuts compared to what I make outside of here. But anyway, it's nice. I have a community that cares, and I care about my community, and I will continue to sweat blood for this game. I don't care who likes me. Well, I do care if you like me. I don't care who hates me. Regardless of whether or not Bandai doesn't want me involved with any commentary, any whatever, blah, 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 blah. Regardless of some content creators never want to say a word to me or think I'm garbage, I don't care. I'm probably doing better than them. I will probably continue to do better than them without their help. And I just hope that those content creators are there for you like I am. Because I've done my best, and I will continue to do even better than my best going forward. Always getting better, always trying new things. And we're not abandoning Digimon for the last time, and I hope I don't have to say this ever again. Digimon is not dying. And with that, I wish you all a great day. Take care.